Ah.
Fellas, wait, are we streaming? Well, hold on. We can't be streaming right now. I'm too busy playing world-renowned video game Super Smash Bros. Ultimate on my Nintendo 3DS.
Sorry, dude. We're streaming, and as you know, you can't play video games while you're streaming. You fucking idiot.
It's just impossible.
You get your fucking shit together next time.
You know what we should do, unironically? Because, fucking, listen, I got Smash, I got a Nintendo Switch with my real-life money, my non-slime-based money,
Wow.
monetary system.
Ugh.
And,
Ugh.
it's great.
Shut up.
And we should stream it, but we can't, because you needed Elgato to stream video games from, like, a
I don't like
Nintendo
Smash
console.
anymore. I don't even like that idea.
Why? Why did you? Because of an incident in the past.
Right. Listen. I am literally. Oh god, what's the phrase? Dwoob said it before.
Shaking.
Yeah, I am literally shaking. But what I was trying to say was, I am you mad because you bad the person. that's just who I am deep down. When will my reflection show who I am
inside? Speaking of musicals, by the way, I saw Jesus Christ Superstar for the first time days ago.
Hey, listen, Munchie. Now I'm not really a fan of yours. I wouldn't say that I really enjoy much of your content or anything about you as a person. But
Fair.
but I got a notification on my desktop that you were starting a stream the other day. Yeah, Wednesday, I think. And I clicked it, and I watched for a minute, and you were setting up your computer, and I heard you. I heard you singing. Fuck, I don't remember what song it was, but it was.
Oh, Santa, hey, Santa, 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 ho.
Santa, hey, Santa,
Hey,
ho,
Santa,
Santa. Yeah.
Hey, JC, won't you smile at me?
Santa, ho, Santa,
Oh,
hey,
Santa, hey,
superstar.
superstar. Yeah.
And I was momentarily considered subscribing, liking, hitting that bell,
sharing with your friends, word of mouth,
supporting you on Patreon. Yeah. But then I fucking grew a brain, and I fucking went to go. I went to
outside to bang my hot wife.
Yes, which I do
in the bar with the guys
outside exclusively. Yeah. I went to go bang my hot wife in the parking lot in the trunk of my fucking 18-wheeler, which I own. My happily married to my 18-wheeler.
I was not putting together my computer. I was putting together my Switch, but I have been putting together a new computer for the past week, and it's been a nightmare. And I'll never do it again. And I'm just going to buy pre-builts from now on. I've been completely warded off the process. Well, I never have to do this again.
Well, you know about my fucking building a computer horror story, right?
No, I don't know.
All right,
I've never heard of this before.
You might remember it when I start. It was when I did the GoFundMe, right? Because my computer was like my I was using a laptop for everything, and it was a nightmare. Well, so I did that, and then I don't want to call anyone out. All right, so I'm I do that. And I'm like, okay, I need about this much money to buy a new computer. But I'm like, I'm not exactly sure what the best parts to get are, right? Because everyone told me, like, oh, it's cheaper if you build it yourself. So our boy Crack, he is like,
I don't want to name any names.
No. He's not the one that I'm worried about not naming. He did good. He was like, hey, Ben, here's a pretty good list, of parts, for your needs. And I was like, cool. And then a patron, right? This is a guy whose heart was genuinely in the right place. He I posted the part list as like these are what the money's going towards, and a patron is like, hey Ben, so I found this other motherboard that is cheaper, And I was like, ooh, cheaper, you say? So I get that one instead of the one Crack recommended for like half the price, and ended up being the worst decision of my entire life.
Oh yeah, it was not compatible, I guess.
Well, the thing about it was that it should have worked fine. Like, on paper, there was no problem with this recommendation, but it was from a company that was poorly reviewed, and a lot of the reviews said I just got it and it was broken and didn't work. And twice it arrived, I installed it, I tested it. It didn't work for mysterious reasons. I had to make an appointment with like a computer repair guy, go to that thing, get it checked out, have them test it out, tell me like it just doesn't work, it's broken, and then I had to go back and send it back and order a new one, basically. So it took like 6 months to actually get. For 6 months, I had an almost working computer sitting on my fucking floor. Like that, but like lacking a motherboard.
Surrounded by peanut shells and vape business cards. I remember the old room.
Most of the time, yeah, most of the time. So, however, all that being said, I wouldn't mind building a computer again. As long as all the parts worked. Like, 'cause I think I could actually put a computer together pretty easily because I got pretty practiced at it during that dark time. Man, that makes me feel good, actually. And now I remember that the past was dark and grim. Instead of it's not just the
future is bright.
It's not just the present. Yeah. It's like maybe things aren't on a steady downward decline. Maybe things will be okay.
The way it worked for me was I put together like a parts list. Tom helped me pick everything out, and it was hunky dory. And then I was about to order everything. It was Cyber Monday. I was going to get some exclusive deals, and it just so happens that it was a couple days after Thanksgiving, and so my family was still around. And like a fucking moron, I decide my family's here. I'm gonna like head downstairs, so just like get my laptop so I can order these computer parts, and then I'm gonna put it away and I'm gonna interact with my family. Like already like stop the brakes in the story, like error, like you've done something extremely wrong. Like you think it's gonna be fun, but it never is. It just never is. You think that this year is gonna be the year you break out your shell, and you're like, you know what? I'm gonna be a normal person. I'm not gonna go eat and then go upstairs. I'm gonna like really hang out. It's a nightmare.
I never think that.
It's terrible.
It's terrible. I never think that.
It's so bad.
Wait,
anyway.
Yeah. Wait, are you talking about Thanksgiving? It sounds like you're talking about Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I am. So I'm saying this. It was a couple days after Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Or Cyber Monday. Sorry, I'm talking about Cyber Monday.
Right.
So everyone was still in town because everyone just likes to stay around for a while. So, fucking my 4chan uncle is there, and my 4chan uncle like needs no introduction. Everyone has heard the stories him far and wide.
We've all seen Nobi's artistic renderization of 4chan uncle. Right? Yeah.
It's It's great. It's pretty on point. Anyway, he's like a computer guy, and like that patron of yours, his heart's in the right place. Right? He just wants to help me. But he's instructing me to get all these new parts, and I have to like say like no, like you just want me to buy like $300 more parts, like each of the parts, just like get the most expensive version. Because you're thinking with your wallet, not with my brain.
Yeah.
Anyway. I get all my parts together and I try and put it together, and the entire time I'm thinking, you know what, I'm gonna be able to do this by myself. It's gonna be fine. I can't wait to do it. But the only problem is that if I can't do it by myself, then I'm gonna have to call my 4chan uncle, and I'm very hesitant to do this because talking to him is a nightmare. I can't like express it. How constant.
I mean, I've heard.
It's like talking. It's like talking to like Ben Shapiro in real life, but like way worse and like
I can't imagine anything worse than that.
But like incoherent And it's a nightmare. Just a fucking nightmare, and I hate it. So I try and put my computer together myself, but I just can't. I'm too scared. Computers are too fragile. It makes me too anxious putting in the motherboard.
Oh man, the thing that scared the shit out of me every time was connecting the graphics card to the motherboard. It feels like you're just gonna snap everything in half. It feels like you've got two like carefully constructed Lego buildings that you're trying to put together, and like the slightest movement will cause both of them to just go shattering apart.
So I have to call in the cavalry, and it's begun this like 4-day ordeal where my fortune uncle comes over, and he's helping me make the computer, like he's a really nice guy. And he just like sits on the couch and then instructs me what to do, and that's fine.
Why don't women choose nice guys? Why do women choose assholes, Munchie? Why do women always? We need to start holding women accountable for choosing assholes, because every asshole you've ever met came out of the vagina of a woman who chose an asshole over a nice guy, and we have to start holding women accountable, Munchie, because they were a generation raised by women, Munchie, and they fucking did this to us. They fucking did this to us, Munchie.
You know how we fix that? Every woman that's come out of a vagina has fallen in love with an asshole. So if we just make the women come out of the asshole, then they'll fall in love with the vaginas, and then we get to see the lesbian experience.
Oh my god!
I don't remember this.
It was so simple.
I told you.
It was so simple.
FNGR. When his Frog Fractions episode debuted, the one that he was in.
Wait. When his what episode?
His Frog Fractions episode, the one he was on.
Oh yeah, right.
He sent something to me in classic FNGR fashion.
Yeah, like fucking FNGR, always saying things.
It says something to the effect of like 7 hours. You couldn't get me to watch a lesbian experience on Pornhub for that amount of time. ... And then like blocked me.
Wait, what was he? 7 hours for what? What was he talking about?
The episode, the episode length. So he's like, I wouldn't even watch lesbian porn on Pornhub.com.
The single most desirable thing to consume, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess when I say it out loud, it's like, yeah, I could see how people would feel that way. I guess I can't judge too harshly, but still, what a silly man. What a silly man.
I hate him.
Yeah.
Anyway, wrap the computer story.
Hey, have you seen the fucking leaderboards lately?
Yeah, you've caught
up. Yeah. I mean, I knew the killers were back, and even maybe looking. Oh my god, how long has it been this purple?
Not in a long time. It's sort of stagnant right now. Like if you just go back, it's like the same people. It's slime decay. It's just taking hold.
Yeah. Okay. When did this happen? Okay. Oh, I see Xandir overtook Desfrog and Omnitanius around Wednesday. All right. Okay. And things has been static since then.
Well. Yeah, it's been pretty static. This started around a few days, not related to this, but just for ease of reference for the people who are watching. Probably this happened like from my perspective a few days after the TF2 viral marketing campaigns. So like probably like 3 or 4 days afterwards. So they're guaranteed to be linked. Guaranteed.
Linked? Who's guaranteed to be linked?
On LinkedIn.
On LinkedIn, like with their resume.
Yeah. Dude, I would swipe left on RFCK if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
now.
Swipe left on LinkedIn. Fucking dump that shit. I would take Endless War out on a fancy dinner date. I would romance it. And then I would take it back. I would take it back to my high-rise bungalow, and then I would just neg the shit out of it, and then I would just tell it that that its dad was right, and that it would never amount to anything, and that no self-respecting man would want it, and then I would I would pull out my guns and just unload clip after clip into it. This is what a bad date looks like, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But by the way, me and the boys are gonna go practice our gaslighting skills at the shooting gallery. Do you want to come with and practice with us?
Yeah, dude. I feel like my game I could really up my game with my. I feel like my gaslighting is like the weak. Though it's kind of the weak link in like my game chain. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
My gamers chain.
You know why they call me a domestic abuser? Because I just hit those X and Y buttons so fucking hard when I'm playing my game.
Dude,
I just can't help but
if you want to know all the hot tips and tricks, if you want to know all the hot tips and tricks for dating, for mastering the dating scene, hit that like button like a domestic abuser hits his domestic partner. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
You're gonna wish that you had a dad by the time you're through beating that like button, because then you could have felt the raw power from your own father beating your fleshy skin.
You're gonna not even call the police. You're gonna be so bruised and battered by the quality of my content. You're gonna develop Stockholm syndrome for my pro-negging, pro-gaslighting, professionally produced A+ content, Twitch partnered, endorsed by Barack Obama.
Listen, I'm gonna gaslight you so hard you're gonna burst into flames with actual grease.
I'm gonna gaslight you so hard that we're going to be on a camping trip.
I gaslight so fucking hard that they create electric stoves just to contain my energy. Let's do the contest.
Yes, let's. War and Weapons. The War and Weapons contest. I have not
This
looked.
was a great... This was a great contest. Great submissions. It was fantastic.
I have not looked at the submissions. I have not looked at the War and Weapons room since the contest was announced. So this is all news.
5 years ago.
5 years, yeah, but yeah. We got multiple Hargadine with 100 bits. That's a whole $1.
Oh my god.
She's gonna gas all men till there's none left. Thumbs up. Yes.
Thumbs up.
Yeah, you can break Endless War down into eras, and you got the hey, what do we call the original people? Do we have a name for the old school people who are from the very beginning? I mean,
I would say ground floor boys. That's already a term, so we can't use that.
Ground floor boys is what I want to call them, but that's old fags is pretty generic. I wish we had more of a specific title, but whatever. You know what I mean? Okay, so there's the old fags. There's the I'm
gonna call them the moldies, like oldies, but they're with mold now. It's like slime.
Wait,
they're moldies.
Wait, are the Born Deads the next generation?
Nah, right? I would say the generations are like moldies, then the ground floor boys generation, the people who grew up with the stock market.
We just said that the ground floor boys is not, because that refers to a specific group of 6 people.
Okay, well, I mean the generation that grew up with the stock market, which I think is fine to call ground floor boys with maybe lowercase.
How
G,
long?
F,
how
and
long
B.
was that? Yeah,
a long time ago.
No. Not how long ago was it? How long? I don't know. The game was only running for 2 months between when it started and when the Nega Slime happened, and I gotta imagine the stock market was only running for a couple of weeks, right? Less than a month, right? But I don't know. Okay, so all right. Maybe you could split the Gen 1ers or whatever into a pre and post stock market era. And then there was the Born Deads, and then there's the Tumors, and then of course you have the War and Weaponites, which was culturally a cultural landstone landmark. Anyway, let's fucking get to it.
All right, fantastic opening submission by Meaty Learner.
Yeah.
A ball of yarn. This set the tone for the entire contest, and I was afraid that it was going to be the worst contest ever.
Yeah. Same. I'm feeling it too.
It came back. This was
okay.
Good.
So this is what's going on here?
Really big gun. It's a really, really big gun.
Is it just kind of coming out of the slime sea? Is that the slime sea over there?
Yeah, I would assume so.
Okay. All right. Well, it's a really big weapon.
If you know how there's like YouTube videos like redrawing my 5-year-old child's sketches and like make them all like look anime and shit.
Yeah.
Imagine if this 5-year-old's drawing was redrawn by another person. It would be like it wouldn't even like be like a real gun. It would be like a kind of goopy mess that like resembles a gun.
I'm imagining like Fooly Cooley, but instead of a giant hand, there's just a giant gun like going down from the sky, pointing directly at Connor, who's there with a bat. Who's got to like hit the bullet back with his bat full of nails or whatever.
Yeah,
pretty cool. It looks pretty cool in my head. A lot better than this piece of abject trash. Yeah, that's right. Cough, get fucked.
The next one's actually is a start of something good, because this was a common theme throughout some of the submissions where it was a new weapon and you describe how it would work in lore and in the game. Dude, and that's what I wanted, and it's sick. So this is card throwing.
Hey, let's just like but we could just make a bunch of new weapons, just like we can just make a bunch of new foods, and like maybe we don't even worry about differentiating them mechanically. Like maybe they just they all just function like a gun until like later, and we could change the functions later.
We're already working on that, buddy.
Are you? Okay.
Talk to B every once in a while. Why don't you?
I've been busy. I haven't looked at Dev in like a year.
That's fine.
Yeah.
No worry.
Moving card throwing. You throw cards at your enemy to cut them up. Yeah, it's time for new weapons. It's time for new flavor.
That's the whole point of this contest. Was this is for that. This is what we're making. We're rebalancing weapons and shit for territory control and stuff like that. We're rebalancing combat, and so this is weapons. It's weapons in combat and war and things like that.
Okay, boiling water. So no, it's not deadly.
I don't know. You can get scalded.
We've got Molotov cocktails.
Well, this is like a vegan version of that.
A vegan version? I mean,
yeah, it's like, if you don't believe in like burning things, then you can just boil it instead.
Harg, give me that horse wiener. Harg, did you play Disgaea? Are you tacitly referencing the horse wiener from Disgaea? New weapon ladder. It's a ladder you climb to drop an elbow on an unsuspecting foe. Is Omnitanius that big canonically? Is he like a giant fucking orb?
I don't know if this is to scale on purpose.
Well, Connor is to scale. He specifically says Connor is to scale, so I'm assuming Omnitanius is as well. I really like Omnitanius's design, by the way. He's just like a weird purple beholder, but like smooth.
He's like I always thought he looks like a mutated Ghastly or something.
Yeah. Well, I mean, do you know what a beholder is?
Is it from Doom?
Well, it's in Doom, but it's from Dungeons and Dragons. But it's it's those things with the one eye from Doom. Yes, how they're depicted in that game. Okay. Moving on to a real artist. We've got something from Smearg here. Oculus Rift 2.
That's not Smearg.
I was gonna say, yeah. I was gonna say that like the pose looks weird. No offense, Hale. But it's like this doesn't quite look like something Smearg would draw.
Well, I think it just looks different. It looks different.
Oculus Rift 2 now with real life support. What's going on in this picture?
He's got what do you mean? He's got virtual swords.
Okay. Are they only in his projected like visual like thing? headset
what I
view,
imagine
or would a
here-
real person see them?
What I imagine here is that in it, like the people on the outside would just see like the handles are black, like they would see the handles in the Oculus Rift.
Yeah.
The swords are virtual and imaginary, but they can actually kill people in real life with hit detection, with hit detection and advanced AR technology.
It's like maybe it's like this. Maybe the thing about real life TM is that if you die in the game, you die for real, and everyone's playing it, but nobody knows. So if someone starts hitting you with these fake swords, you won't even realize it because you don't even know that you're playing a game. But you will nevertheless die in the game, and thereby die for real. Yeah. Okay. Hale says, yeah, they're invisible, but they still only you can see them with your headset. Imagine just walking around with a VR headset on only because it lets you see your own swords that are otherwise invisible.
Here is one by Danson, the Cop Killer 5000. It kills rowdies and not cops.
It should probably can we make it kill cops too? Can we also make it kill cops?
I'm afraid you can't.
Oh well, I guess I'll wait till the Cop Killer 6000 then.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a pretty impressive resume here, though.
We have these great images by Meme Marine.
That
obviously, a high level player.
Where?
Down below.
Meme Marine. Is that?
Yeah, some really great images.
What is this? What am I looking at?
It's the Demo Man from Team Fortress 2 holding a mod. Yeah. I actually had that mod installed, replacing one of his swords with the sword from Homestuck.
Oh, here we go. Okay, I've got a clear image now. Sure.
Yeah, you have to enhance.
It's Hale's. This is Hale's like district art. Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm wondering. I haven't checked every page, but I wonder if all the like pages, all the wiki pages that had articles made of or that had images made for them to have like, art of them like posted on the wiki. Also, I feel like maybe someone, maybe Niboy or maybe Niboy or Nibo. Fuck, I fucked the name up.
Nibo.
Maybe not. Maybe I know. I've been so good about it, but I feel like someone, maybe him, I owe Slimecoin to for wiki updates, and I missed it. I don't know. If I owe you fucking updates, PM me. Anyway, thanks for the demo, man. Meme Marine.
Time for the first great submission. That's just. Oh, okay. Well, the Oculus Rift one was the first great submission, but this is the second great one. Razorblade Yo-Yos. It's great. This is good. I like it a lot.
This is really cool. Is that like? Yeah. Is that like? Are those like dead
girl?
Huh?
I like this Digibait girl.
Oh,
that is the main character.
Yeah, all she needs is bags under her eyes. Are these like dead body? Oh wait, no. These are these rowdies? Is this a killer walking around killing rowdies, leaving pink carcasses all over the place?
This is a pretty purple girl.
That's true, yeah. She's like emanating some kind of pink energy, but she is pretty purple. So, yeah, okay. Yeah, dude, it occurs to me just now that like the code the code for just adding a new weapon type is not complicated. It's basically comparable to adding a new food, which is like, no biggie. All right.
It's so simple even I can do it.
So simple even young, naive, weak Munchie. Spineless, brainless, gormless, gameless Munchie.
I don't have a single prospect to my name, and I intend to keep it that way.
Yeah, a single prospect? Yeah. I slurped them all up. I slurped up all the prospects. The boomers ruined it and caused the economic collapse that destroyed the futures for Zoomers like you. And it was fun. I'd do it again.
This image is so cool. I love razor blade yo-yos. Even if they weren't razor blade yo-yos, you can play fucking Terraria, and the yo-yos in those games are so OP and they're so fucking fun to play. Then you go to Smash and you use Ness's ultimate. Yo-yos are just like the best weapon of all time, and they're so like fun to imagine, and they're just sick on like an aesthetic level. They're just great.
I wonder if there's some way that we can have like a degree of like customization. I wonder if there's some way we can like procedurally create weapons. Do you know what I mean?
Like randomly?
Not randomly, but I wonder if there's some way that we can like, maybe there's some kind of way we could design the code wherein a player can sort of like build their own like you know, weapon. Do you I'm being vague about that because I don't know how it would work.
I know what you mean. Here's what we do. Like you think we can do this for like normal weapons? No. We could, but it doesn't even matter because we're not going to do that. Here's what we do: new subzone in what's the most Star Wars like pop culture district do you think there is? Like what district has a population that just loves like Avengers and stuff like that, like Disney products?
Let me pull the map up.
Little Chernobyl, maybe Smogsburg.
Maybe
somewhere a little bit more ginger. Anyway, and like New Yonkers or something like that. A new subzone.
Wait, no, it would be what's the one that's full of like hipsters? There's one that like specifically says it's full of hipsters. Is that like North Leesboro?
There's a few. I think so. Anyway, something like that.
Okay.
A new subzone. It is the Lightsaber Creation Factory, where you can go in. And just like all of those nostalgic memories you have of Disneyland, you can go in, you can select the health of your lightsaber, you can select the plastic shit, you can select the color of your lightsaber, and you just make this disgusting, awful, like $60 fucking plastic lightsaber that does like 0 damage. It's just a complete cumbrance. It costs like fucking like 1,000 slime coin to do. But you can customize it. You can be like Mace Windu and get like a purple lightsaber. It's so cool.
I mean, I wasn't talking about lightsabers. I don't know. I was talking about
well, we are now.
What I was talking about was like, I don't know. What if you could like choose like, you know, you have like a damage type, you know, blades, you know, or like you know, a archetype is like, you know, on a rope or something, and you can put like descriptors, you can like build a weapon out of descriptors that sort of adds, and then you can name it, and it sort of adds up to like a sort of a procedure, a sort of like generated strings that like describe, I don't know, maybe this is sounding more unfeasibly complicated the more I think about it.
Listen, all we're saying is that yo-yos are cool. This is a good image. I like this cab.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
I like yo-yos. Confirmed. For Smash Bros.
Agreed. Mr. Cool, yes, I am streaming tomorrow on twitch.tv/Saint Comics. I'm so ashamed myself.
In Scythe Girl's Scythe Shop, there are many types of scythes.
Wow.
This is one of them.
This is an upgraded
This is
version?
an upgraded version of the standard issue scythe, made with Scythe Girl's special scythe alloy. Remember how many scythes there are in this paragraph? Like
yeah, words. I think by the end of this paragraph, the word's not even going to mean anything to you anymore.
The blade is worked to perfection, and designed with modifications in mind. Rivets and holes adorn the head of the scythe, and a ring for a pummel of your personalization. Also in the head is a notch for you to put your own custom counterweight. How nice. The scythe can be bought or store for 1,200 slime coin. It can be bought alongside with a manual for scythe care and modification, written by Scythe Girl herself. Some of the tools for upkeep of the scythe, and a coupon for a counterweight commission with a fillable form. The package deal is called the Scythe Starter Kit and can be purchased for 1,600 slime coin. Well, how about that? That was pretty in depth. You gave it the price and everything.
You know,
I appreciate that.
This, you know, it's funny. It's funny what like a couple of sentences can do. Reading this sentence just makes me feel like Scythe Girl is more of a character. And suddenly I remember that there's a webcomic, there's an MSPFA about Scythe Girl that I haven't looked at in a while, and I wonder if there's any more of it. I don't have the URL anymore.
I read it when it first came out.
PM site. I read it like a couple weeks ago, and it was pretty short at the time. PM Scythe Girl to get the little URL, I guess, because I don't have it anymore. Is there like a list? Is there like a master list of like RFCK webcomics?
No, but there should be. I wonder if people could get Slimecoin for adding all the comics to a wiki page entitled RFCK Fan Comics. I wonder if they get Slimecoin for that.
Ooh, wow, yeah. There definitely should be one of those. There's no question. Man, I haven't looked at Retro. I haven't looked at Retro's comics in a while. There's got to be more since the last time I checked. Anyway, this image is very
another Swift one.
This is a high quality rendering of a scythe with a story behind it. I like it. Is this fake Smearg?
Yes. Yeah. Well, it's not fake Smearg. It's Smearg's code. It's not even Smearg. It's not pretending to be Smearg.
What's going on here?
What do you mean by this?
Nothing. Is this the? Oh, this is the lightsaber. This is the VR lightsaber.
Yeah. It's the PlayStation VR.
Yeah. With real life.
Mm-hmm. Another one by Cab, which is equally as great. I love this a lot. This is Ephraim, a legally distinct Ephraim. Looking fucking sick as hell. Looking cool. No longer a Toho.
I'm looking at the chat. Did Retro PK do something with do a big iron thing? That's fucking Wait.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, all right. I'll get distracted if I think about that now. I'll have to go look into that. What? Oh, it's like a triple. It's like the triple nunchuck. I don't know what it is. The 3-section staff. Man, this is awesome. This is so cool.
Yeah, it's so cool.
This is so fucking good. It looks so cool.
These are great.
What's going on with the ends? Is it weed?
I don't know.
Does Ephraim canonically like to smoke the weed?
Okay, if I would judge every RCK fan, like if I had to like look at them in the face and decide whether they smoke weed or not, I would peg Ephraim for like a 90% to 100% smokes weed. Like there's no doubt.
Are you talking about Ephraim in real life or his character?
Yeah.
Ephraim in real life. Yeah. But you never judge a book by its cover. Except for me.
If you don't have a lot of time.
Because of how handsome I am. Yeah, you should judge me by my cover. Oh, this is so good. All right, Cabricon, you both of your fucking things are like just super good so far. Yep. I can't wait for some like shitty meme thing to make us laugh at the very end and just like blow you out and make you lose, you asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, you might enjoy this.
Yeah, Magic. This one by Magix. No. Okay, Magix are from Slimecorp Janitor. Okay. So all right. So let me parse this. We got Septri with a Molotov. Naibo with katana. Paradox Crocs with the pistols, and Ephraim with the nunchucks, and then Magix is that a paintbrush or is that the Inkling paintbrush? Or is it a broom? Broom, because Slimecorp Janitorial just sweeping Doopity right in half. I like the like framing, like the like perspective on like the street, how it just like all bends. They're so huge. These people are like they're the size of buildings.
You know what I like? Okay,
Omnitanius says it's a mop, which all right. And Magic's
okay. I'm not thinking about this drawing at all. Now I'm just thinking about how in like rom-coms or like just any romance like fan fiction with vampires, like a vampire character, there'll always be that
Melty. Doopty is not. He's made it. He had a burger. He's like Sans. He ate ketchup earlier, so that's why he's quote unquote bleeding. It's just ketchup coming out as he's torn in half. Anyway.
vampires will. There was always be that scene where they bite someone. It's like it's proven as like a funny like haha like can I bite you? Like I'm thirsty haha, and it's like funny. It makes you laugh.
Mhm.
Imagine. It's the reverse for Dupity, where every single day of his life he's just going out of business, and then Crocs will come up behind him like, "Hey, dude, like I need my fix. Can I just like nibble off a little bit of your toes or something?" and then Dupity's like, fine," and then he just like, gives out a little drop or two of slime to Paradox Crocs, and he's like, "Oh, thanks, dude," and slime went up by like 2 points.
Yeah, you can just like take a bite out of Dupity and like it'll grow back.
Yeah.
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
It'll grow back.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. He's amorphous.
He won't mind. He's not doing anything with it.
Well, yeah, what are you doing with it, dude? Fucking quit hogging, bitch.
It's just your body. You don't need that.
Yeah. What are you even doing with it? What are you doing? You know, what your dad was right. You never amount to anything. And then I pull out my guns and empty clip. Yeah, your dad and me was right. You fucking suck. And then I pull out my guns and empty clip after clip into him. Remember the people with massive. Okay, maybe they're just really powerful. Maybe they're just full of slime and therefore huge. Are people with tons of slime huge? Is that canon? I don't know if that's canon or not.
I don't think that's canon. I wouldn't say it's canon.
It probably can be canon sometimes. It probably is canon
only when it's cool though.
When it feels right. Yeah, it's true when it feels right. Yeah. All right. I think we're on the same. Protag Kun the Greaser. Weapon of choice.
Nice comb knife.
Hey, did you ever read Spurg?
Well, I read what was available on the Tumblr. Was that everything?
That's everything that was like That's everything that was like recorded. Yeah. Well, this reminds me that the one character Tony used he used comb kind, and he had like a switchblade comb like this that was like upgraded. He had like a light bright version. He had like a crystal version later on. That's canon.
I want to do D&D so bad. You have to do it. You have to DM one at Raycon 4. You have to.
I won't do D&D, but I'll do like.
But something.
I'm gonna do Rysis. I'm gonna do Rysis. Mm-hmm. It's just better. I hate D&D. I hate rules. I chafe at the rules.
The next image is the first version of an image which will appeal later, which is great even now. I love this rendition of Sixten beating the shit out of a newbie, a newbie killer. It's great, and I love it, and I love all of the actions taking place.
Sixten showing the new killer Allah is suffering around town.
Just like jumping them in an alleyway with a folding chair.
Okay, well, folding chairs should definitely be a new weapon type.
Yeah, folding chairs. Right. I love this. I love the way Sixten looks.
We could just have a like a generic weapon class whose like attacking text is generic enough that like whatever you name your weapon just like automatically applies. Mm-hmm. Meaning that, like, yeah, you just have a chair, or whatever, and the weapon, like, the attack text is just, like, you inflict a savage wound with your blank, or whatever.
This is, I can't get over how much I love this image.
This is way good.
Sixten is my favorite consort design that doesn't get drawn ever. Like, no one ever draws Sixten, but I always love it when people do. He looks cool.
Well, I put Sixten on he's on the Top Killers. Although I kind of cheated because he's on the Top Killer's image. She's on the Top Killer's image.
You mean...
I don't actually know.
Shawnee? Are you talking about Shawnee right now?
No, I'm talking about Smearg.
Oh, I said Sixten.
Did you say... Oh, right. Oh, right, you said consort. Alright, well, yeah. Sixten is a... bitch.
Shit, I hate him!
Sixten's design. I'm gonna give you props for Sixten's design, and that he's cool and funny.
Thank you.
Because he's he's like a zombie. He's some kind of weird zombie. It's just feels
it's
right.
Unclear.
Or he just has really bad teeth. I don't know. Maybe his teeth are just so bad that he just looks like a monster.
The intention is that I like headcanons for the way that the consorts speak and act, even though like they're real people. But I like in my head, I know how like their characters act. I imagine that Sixten is like the intention is that he's really sick all the time. He does sick beats, right? Because he lays down ill beats.
Okay, so he's just fucking. He's just. I imagine. Okay.
I imagine
he's green because he's just like nauseous.
Yeah, he's constantly nauseous. Okay. I imagine in like normal conversation, he has like a different singing voice from his like normal voice. The normal voice is like really meek, and he's constantly sneezing and in agony. But when he starts rapping, he just lays down the law. If you get what I'm trying to pick up,
I'm picking it up. Did you ever see Excel Saga?
No, I didn't.
Well, in Excel Saga, there's Excel, the like hyper girl or whatever main character, and then there's her like sidekick / cohort or whatever, whose name escapes me, but she's like really pale and just like constantly just like dying of like unspecified illness, and she'll just like start coughing up blood at like the slightest provocation or no provocation at all. Is that Sixten? Does he just like start hacking up a lung, just like start like just like keel over and just like and just yeah. Just like on the verge of death constantly, but also like an incredible badass who just goes around like just like savagely beating killers with folding chairs and slicing them up with katanas.
I'm gonna bequeath onto the audience a comic which I demand to be made. Sixten's just going about his life, doing whatever Sixten does, and then just coughs up. He starts to hack up some horrible, disgusting green mucus and spits it on the floor, and then some random rowdy comes in like, oh man, free slime. He starts to scarf down. Yeah, he just scarfs down the mucus on the floor, and then Sixten, too kind to say anything, just looks at the camera and shrugs, and you hear the Seinfeld theme playing.
As the camera like slowly pans in on like his freeze frame face, where like he's like awkwardly blinking, like they freeze frame on him blinking by accident. It looks like shit.
Perfect. That's what happens on a daily basis. You think they learn it's mucus, but they never do.
No, it just looks so appetizing.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's continue.
This is great. Yes.
This one by Tadpo.
Okay. Yes.
Animal cruelty of the Splinter Splicers. The genetic research and weapons development branch of a gang known as the Splinter Splicers started out making genetically engineered superviruses like most street gangs. But after but after they quickly realized that the plethora of slime-based mutations in the city made such weapons useless. As a result, a more subtle approach was needed, an approach that began in a local pet shop within Assatean Heights, the main territory of the Splinter Splicers, and the most convenient place to buy fish food at 3 a.m. Hamsters were too small for the end result of the plan, cats too disliked, and dogs tended to be loud enough the Splicers' augmented bat ears would bleed profusely. Rabbits were chosen as the final subject of their cruelty, as the process of turning such a useless creature that lacked so many nutrients, the Catholic Church categorized them as fish, would take many generations and many failed mutants that would escape and breed with wild slimoids, corrupting them with their tainted genetics. After 2 weeks of fucking around and a general lack of professionalism, the Splinter Splicers had their weapon, a breed of small rabbits that violently scream, not stopping even when shot as they lack pain, and contain within them 2 sets of vocal cords and multiple pairs of backup lungs. It wasn't until a random Juvie picked one up claiming they would make the rabbit a part of their juvenile cause the true purpose of the bunny was revealed when it exploded, killing the Juvie and causing large amounts of damage to those in the nearby area. The Splinter Splicers continued to produce more of these rabbits, but after a large explosion caused a setback to another project, the remaining rabbits were set loose, all the original rabbits dying that same day. Still, some of these rabbits live long enough to reproduce other rabbits, other animals, and even slimoids, which has caused a large spike in stray animals exploding from the usual norm of 30 a week. The gang members and other gangs have started to use these animals as grenades, using them as biological Molotovs. These gang members try to say they hate animals. It's pretty clear they're not only gay, but also furries. Okay.
This is great. There's a lot to like.
Huh?
There's a lot to like here.
Yeah.
Most striking. Yeah. Of course, exploding rabbits is hilarious and great and
it's
confirmed.
not. It seems like it's not just rabbits. It seemed like it's
proliferated.
What I'm taking from this, is that there's just like a there's just like a stray like combustion chromosome that has spread like between animal populations. And is just, like, some animals just fucking their eyes glint like sands, and they scream, and then they just explode. And, you know, sometimes if there's like a large population of them, they set off a chain reaction that will just like level a city block.
Did you ever
if the rats in a local district have like become particularly infested with the chromosome or whatever? Yeah.
Did you ever play Serious Sam?
No.
There's an enemy in that game that just runs straight at you, and it has no head, and it's just carrying 2 cartoon bombs in its hands, and just screams, and the developer just recorded himself screaming as this enemy runs towards you. And I imagine that's a lot like how the animals in New Los Angeles City work. Well, you'll just see a stray dog, and he'll just start screaming in a male human voice, and you'll start running towards you and explode.
I think do you think they run towards you, or do they just freeze? Well,
I mean, it depends on the animal.
Yeah. Okay,
I imagine dogs would want some food or something, so they'd run up to you.
They'd be wagging their tails, like running at you as they like their eyes like open super wide and like glint as they scream with a human male's voice, just as they just barrel towards you.
The tail starts to wag faster and faster to get closer to detonation. Yeah.
Their tail starts to wag, the tip of it lights, and then it like burns down like a fuse, and then when it hits their little dog butt, they combust.
Also, an underappreciated thing about this entry, which I quite like, is that it features another gang in New Los Angeles City, but doesn't like make it a huge deal. Like everyone who wants to like, when's the third fraction coming out, or whatever that's gay. But like, I do imagine in the city there are many more smaller gangs that are just going about their life, taking care of for themselves and living their own lives, outside of the killer rowdy conflict. I think we're maybe big fish in a small pond in that way, but they don't have to be a part of the game.
Yeah. This is some little like fringe group of like scientists / gangsters called the Splinter Splicers, who they're not rowdies, they're not killers, they're their own like fringe society that probably
you just want like combustible animal.
I imagine they probably killed themselves off. Like who knows if they're still around. Yeah, they seem, things didn't go so well. Yeah. Okay, I like this a lot. This, we haven't done like a flora fauna contest, have we?
No, we haven't.
Okay, well, I think we should. I've been thinking that we should for a little while, and this is the kind of thing that I would want to see in like a flora and fauna contest. Like, there's a populate like some animals in New Los Angeles City just do this, and maybe they look like regular animals until they start screaming, and then you've got like 2 seconds to escape because you're like, oh shit, I've heard about this.
All right. Moving on to the next one.
And then there goes the neighborhood.
We have a Naibo podcast, which is 5 minutes, so we should watch it on the screen.
All right, I'm gonna start it in 3, 2, 1.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Endless War Battle Tactics, the show where I teach you ancient battle tactics used in Endless War.
Yeah.
Episode 1 of 100 million, the Garrote Squad. The Garrote Squad was an Endless War tactic used in Season 1. It exploited an extremely powerful mechanic of the Garrote Wire. Several small players would group together, equip the Garrote, and attack a large player all at once in order to kill them with a very low risk of anyone losing substantial slime on their end. It is no longer possible to use this tactic, as the ancient technique to craft Garrotes of this power has been unfortunately lost to history. Now, before we discuss the historical usage of this tactic, I want to get into the nitty-gritty of exactly how it worked. The critical hit of an ancient Garrote was instant death, regardless of how much slime the attacker or opponent actually had. Even if a player with 100 slime attacked a player with a mega slime, if they got a critical hit, they would win immediately. The catch was that the chance of getting a critical hit with the Garrote is rare, 1% to be exact. It wouldn't be practical or timely to attack an average of 100 times before the opponent died, especially at a slime disadvantage. The Garroter would be killed long before they got the crit. The solution was to have multiple people attack at once at minimal slime. If 5 people were doing it, then each individual would only have to attack 20 or so times. Even if they were killed, they could revive, quickly mine a modest amount of slime, enlist, equip, and continue the attack. It only took a minute, and they wouldn't lose anything important. Also important to keep in mind is the old system of PvP flags. Back in the days of Season 1, the time that we will be talking about today, there were no locations in the sense that there are today. All the channels were open to everyone, and so effectively everyone was everywhere at once. Now the way that people kept safe was instead of being in a safe zone, they would be not PvP enabled, so nobody could attack them. And doing certain actions such as a kill command, or withdrawing, or something to give you slime, would flag you for PvP for a certain amount of time in which you were vulnerable to attack. With this in mind, let me tell you the tale of Canman's death by Garrote. The day was May 15th, XX18. Canman was at the top of his game, being by far the wealthiest rowdy and the second wealthiest non-kingpin of the day, having roughly 1 billion slime. He withdrew from the stock market, which flagged him for PvP for 3 minutes. During these 3 minutes, Thalamus Dredge put the pressure on with non-stop Garrote attacks. He had it down to a science, reviving so fast that some of his lagged kill commands registered after he had died and already revived again. He mined exactly 21 times to get just enough slime to enlist and continue the attack. Rowdies rushed to Canman's aid and took turns killing Thalamus. Canman survived the 3 minutes, which was described as lucky by Thalamus. Later on that day, Canman withdrew again. Same as before, Thalamus began to Garrote him. This time, a number of killers joined him: Flanderson, Hale, the Big Gay TM, Pawn, and Evange. Even more rowdy defense would be required this time, but despite pinging the rowdies, Canman had 0 people come to his aid this time. It was a tragic and disgusting display, as the killer squad unleashed hundreds of unabated kill commands, lagging the fuck out of Endless War, so much so that over half of those kill commands were entered after the one that killed Canman, but before Endless War registered. Pawn was the one that dealt the lucky blow, slicing Canman into pieces. The next and last display of power of the Garrote squad came 3 days later, on May 18th. The rowdies had been planning to Garrote Crack, the largest killer, and the only one posing a substantial threat at the time. Crack used the kill command, and they saw their chance. A 10-minute PvP flag was nothing to scoff at. Nebo, Doopity Schmoople, Nobi, Sixten, and Dry Ice Bros hurled kill commands at Crack, rapidly reviving as the killers defended their comrade. Despite the killer's best efforts, the squad proved unstoppable, and Sixten got the lucky shot that ended Crack. Doopity, filled with rowdy zealotry as he was, didn't realize at first and continued attacking Crack for a while after he died, as the other rowdies informed him that yes, Crack was dead. In the next episode of Endless War Battle Tactics, we will be talking about the most famous battle formation of all time, the and how one general used the swear word resembling formation to win a battle that was thought to be impossible.
That was incredible.
Great. That was so good.
Okay, I don't know if you ever had these as a kid, but there are these books that you get for like a little kid. It's like, history of the Roman Empire, like weapons of World War II or whatever. You just use like fucking throwaway books that you just give your kid, and they just have like drawings of fucking guys with guns or whatever weapons of the day, and said in a pretty plain way. I feel like that was this. Like, this is like something you would give like a child, like a little like baby juvenile. Like, listen, these are the story of our ancestors.
Yeah.
Here's back in my day. Here's how we fought. These newfangled locations.
Canman's absolutely right. This is going to be on the test. Born Deads and Tumors better be taking notes. For their citizenship exams. Well, I was fucking engaged. Listening to that.
Yeah. It wasn't too long. It was right to the point, and it was great.
Yeah.
It was a perfect length.
I'd listen to as many more of those as there were to listen to.
I love it. You should do one on Molotov strats, on Fireguard people.
I don't know.
Hale says he didn't remember any of that. You are a Born Dead.
You didn't remember the Garrote Squad? Who could forget the Garrote Squad? That's like, I mean, it's been depicted in, the garroting of Can-Man is like, you know anything about Dwarf Fortress? Have I talked about Dwarf Fortress?
You've talked about Dwarf Fortress more than you've talked about breathing, my friend.
Right. Well, there's a famous, oh god, I forget the name of it, but there's a famous, like, I think it's a Let's Play or something, like an old Let's Play, like in the style that like originally had the name. It was like forum posts with screenshots, and like you like fucking just type out what happens in the game. It's like that. I forget what it was called, but it was this fortress of dwarves that had all these zombie elephants. And there was an event at this one fortress where a very wealthy and well-equipped dwarf was stomped to death by a zombie elephant outside the fortress. And all the dwarves suddenly and simultaneously receiving the psychic signal that all of his valuable equipment was now free, was now no longer owned by anyone, all rushed to collect it for themselves. So the entire population of the dwarven fortress rushed outside into the open, into the herd of zombie elephants that had stomped the first one before, crushing them and slaughtering them in mass, like killing like half the population of the fortress. And the interesting thing about this event was that it basically became this particular fortress's 9/11. And it continued to be depicted in like dwarven like crafts. Like from then on, when dwarves would make like artifact items, they would like carve images of dwarves being crushed by elephants into like, chairs and beds and stuff, and carve them on walls and things. And so that's like the killing of Can-Man.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's great. The killing of Can-Man is like that. Like that's the thing that is like, that's like the thing that is like depicted, over and over again. Maybe not, there's probably other things, but that's the big one. That's the one that's like,
that is a huge one.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Dope. All right, well, that was a great submission.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? This is a great contest.
Oh, we got some good shit from Connor here. All right.
Oh yeah, this happened in real life, if you remember correctly.
Yeah, the superior weapon can cut clean through steel because it is folded over 1,000 times and vastly superior to any other weapon on Earth. Yeah, dude, it's simple and clean. Simple and clean, which I bequeathed to Ben Saint, no relation. And he's done nothing with it. The coward, the miserable.
What a nightmare, dude! Whenever the rare occasion, the blue moon event that is Ben Saint no relation enlisting killer, is such a fucking like scary moment. Whenever it rarely happens, because you're just trying to hunt down this know nothing juvie with with no prospects to his name. You're just getting ready to feast on your prey, then he enlists killers out of the blue, and you just lose your mind.
How do you fight someone with nothing to lose? He can't do it.
He doesn't even have self-respect. He does not even fighting for himself. He has nothing.
He's got his wife, but like, he's been pushed, like by the time he enlists, he's been pushed to the breaking point. He's gone rogue. He's gone against the wife's wishes to enlist in the first place. He's a man without shame. He's a man without morals. He's fucking ready to go postal. Nothing could be more dangerous. Take this and go kill Munchie. Okay, BRB.
And this is great. This great video.
This looks great. Okay. I mean, I remember this happening in real life, so that gets a 1. Can I enlarge this? Yes. Oh, he did it.
Yeah.
God damn.
RFCK-Con, how great was that?
It was pretty great. God damn. My outfit was on point that day.
You were so caught. Oh my god, Ben, you basically pardoned me like 2 days ago. You basically pardoned me and I enlisted killer.
What do you
mean? What I fucking had? I got.
I'm gonna look at this.
Yeah, this is great. This is great. This is a great image. I did the stupid fucking sausage and cauliflower thing. I did that, and I had Monster Zero energy. I was living the killer lifestyle.
Yeah. Amazing. Okay.
Yeah.
And
This
and
image is
what?
incredible.
Wait, what does
Oh well, I just ate it. I just ate it.
what does that have to do with anything?
I'm just saying, I was living the killer lifestyle. I saw the word pardon, and I was thinking about cop killer. I was just thinking about how I became the new cop killer mere moments ago.
What's the significance of this image if you bifurcated?
Well, it's because he split me in half. You sent Ephraim to go kill me, then he split me in half, as seen in the video.
Oh, okay, I get it. All right, okay, it's a series. Okay,
yeah.
these 4 submissions form like a. I see. Yeah, like first, it's me with the weapon. It's me with Simple and Clean, the ultimate weapon. And I hand it to Ephraim. He goes and he uses it for its intended purpose, and then Munchie, good natured as always, gladly pardons him for the crime.
Well, I love the way I'm depicted in this. Like I'm happy. Like I'm sinister. Like oh, I'm gonna pardon you, Ephraim. Like look out, dude. Mind your P's and Q's. Or I'm gonna pardon you.
It's kind of you look like a boys will be boys. Like you got me. You got me this time, but I'll be back, and you better watch out, kiddo.
Yeah. I'm fucking dying on the floor, split clean in half.
Your legs are separate over there. You're just like, next time though.
Hilarious and great, and I love it.
Taken as one entry, these 4 are really excellent.
I don't know the story behind this. Please fill me in. I'm sure this is a new meme.
The
human tail box.
One of the 12 godfucker weapons considered too dangerous to even think about. Okay, godfucker weapon. Is that a new invention? Oh,
this is the first time I've ever heard of that. So
okay. Okay, so it's Cabricon, Ghostbuster style. Proton packing. The human tail box. Do you know about human tail, right?
Oh, of course.
Okay.
I know about human tail.
Yeah.
I was unaware of the human tail box.
I figured you knew.
Yeah.
Boy, Cab, if you're in the chat, if you're still alive, buddy, tell us what the story is behind human tail box. I'm glad Witchy is still like relevant. I'm glad Witchy still pops up in fan art from time to time.
Yeah, every once in a while.
Yeah.
This is a nice depiction of him. Like he's caught off guard and he's getting sucked into the human tail box to be sealed away for all of time.
I mean, I guess I don't know exactly what happens in the human tail box. I mean, nothing good. Nothing good.
Oh yeah. You can assume it's torture.
It's something. It's not a place you want to be.
Yeah.
Scary stuff. Scary. That gets a ghost bust emoji and a 1 from me. Okay.
You want to read my hail?
Yeah. The Golden Scar. Discovered by Epic Alien Man as he was surrounded. I mean, I'm tempted to assume that means Septri, but I don't know. There might be.
I know. I'm sure it's just his name, Epic Alien Man.
As the undead surrounded by rabid zombie juvies in the massacre of '73, as the undead juvies surrounded Anime HQ, his last bastion. He found the epic golden scar behind a small wall, and immediately he knew it was a gift from the upper echelons of slime gods. He then used it to reverse overflow the timeline by blowing the brains of all the zombie juvies until they fucking died. The weapon was lost to time, and Epic Alien Man remains a figure of legend, though sometimes you can see bright lights near the present-day anime headquarters in Astatine Heights.
Epic, dude. I only have one thing to say, epic.
So epic. Okay.
Listen, I have to ask: is this a Fortnite weapon? Like, is this a Fortnite reference that I just don't understand? Like, is the golden scar like a like a real thing from a video game, which I just don't understand, because I feel like that's the case. I feel like that's probably what's happening here.
I mean, all right, Hale is a big green skull man with a gold rifle, and this story tells, like, you know, the story of a weird monster person with a skull-ish face, kind of, finding a golden rifle. So, like, yeah. I feel like the connection, there's some kind of connection there, but, like, this is, I mean, is Epic Alien Man Hale? Did Epic Alien Man grow up to become Hale?
I figured he was either an OC or a thinly veiled reference to Despacito. Is what I was intending. I assume that everything that Hale does is a meme. Like, I assume that everything he does is like a thinly veiled, like, Fortnite or Despacito meme.
What is the Despacito connection here?
Well, it's just Despacito main character, the dancer, is an alien. So,
isn't
Despacito
a song?
Yes, the main character of the music video. I mean, you not know? You're so fucking old, Ben. You don't even know about Despacito, dude.
I mean, I know it's a song by someone.
You haven't even seen the funny fucking alien man dance. You don't know.
Ugh, God. Is that what it takes to be young? Then I'd rather be old. Yes. Then I'd rather be old. Fuck it. All right.
A new weapon. A pickaxe.
First utilized by the ancient Juvie Megamind to ward off the Negaslime before he was inevitably overwhelmed. Though they aren't crafted for the art of war, they can be found in abundance due to Nlakakan's mining culture, and so are the symbol of the fight against tyranny, and also dead Juvies. Cool.
Okay, imagine. Okay, you played Minecraft, obviously, right? Like, just before, like, not in depth, but just you haven't played it before.
Here and there, yeah.
You know how you like you mine for resources, and then you get new materials to make better pickaxes, right?
Mm-hmm.
We should literally be able to craft like 2 twigs and 3 podrons, like in Minecraft, and get a better pickaxe for mining, and you get better mining yields or something. Literally, why not? Because it's like Minecraft. It's like Minecraft. That's the only reasons we need.
Jalen Harris has slain Fat Yoshi as stream boss and taken his crown. What a turnaround! Yeah.
Jalen Harris has always been stream boss.
Well, he's. Oh man, he's past the 5. He just passed the 5K bits mark. Yes. Okay. Would it work like weapon skill?
No.
Is weapon skill too slow, too subtle, too incremental?
Well, yeah. You see, Ben. As far as out this idea, it was just that it's like Minecraft, so we have to do it. We'll just do it, and then we'll figure out how to make it. You know, like we'll just make it,
yeah,
and then we'll decide how it works.
Yeah, you know, I don't disagree with that one bit.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm glad we're agreed on the issue.
Maybe, I mean, well, how about this? Okay, serious suggestion. Yeah, there is a weapon called the pickaxe, and you do gain weapon skill with it. However, the thing about the pickaxe is that weapon skill with the pickaxe does not increase damage. It instead increases mining yields.
You know what?
Yeah.
Unironically, that's really fucking cool.
Yeah,
that's actually cool, and I like it.
I thought that's
like a trade-off for, like, if you want to be a full-time miner.
Yeah. Like, you can give up. You can take a weapon that, like, gives up combat advantage in exchange for a mining advantage.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, Hale will be fucking the biggest thing ever because he's got, what's his weapon skill now? It's like 200.
Probably something.
I don't know if it's continued to rise, but yeah. Okay. Well, put that in the game.
I will. You know what? I will do that. I will alert the triumvirate. Hey, there's a second version of the chair image by Smeark, and this one is an animation.
Malinak says he's 100% sure he's pitched that exact design. Well, you know what? It didn't work because you didn't do it right. You got to make me. The way to convince me to do something is to make me think that I thought of it. 48 Laws of Power. Oh my god. So my submission last night had to step up my game, add animation. Once again, this is of course Six and Nala is Suffering, featuring The Chair. Oh my god.
Look, this is bang that fucking idiot.
No, leave him alone. Leave it alone.
I like the fact that this newbie is just wandering the streets, getting a hang of the controls, walking down like a pretty wide alleyway. It doesn't seem like particularly like narrow or like dangerous. But he just turns the corner, and there comes Sixten, just all like midair, like already anticipating him turning the corner with a fucking folding chair, ready to obliterate him. He could he put his ears down to the floor and just heard the rumble and knew he would be turning immediately, so he just went for it. The shit out of him.
This makes me think I wonder if Sixten's, because he's got like a katana, right? But maybe it's just for show.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just for show, or maybe he carries it out of habit. But he's really much more into the whole beating people with folding chairs thing. You know?
Well, I imagine. Okay. Another consort headcanon is that Naibo is also like a samurai character. So I imagine they spar, but Sixten doesn't really care, and he just is kind of in it because it looks cool, and he doesn't know how to hold the sword right, and he's just waving it around.
Yeah.
Whereas Naibo knows how to use the katana.
Yeah. I agree. Nibbo has a interesting character design, but I don't know anything about said character.
Mm-hmm.
There's no
well,
I don't know any. I don't know if there's any
she's a
lore.
juggler now.
Yeah,
she is a juggler now, so that has to be redone.
Yeah.
To compensate that great development.
Apparently, Sixten is also doing wrestling moves on Malanax's album cover, which I forgot. Oh
yeah.
Man.
Oh yeah. Against Crack.
Yeah. Wait, I don't remember. I don't remember the cover.
I know the exact cover.
Fuck. All right. Well, all right. Smearg, or not? This is Smearg Coat, aka Hail, the anime sword. When the ancient war hero Yamaguchi first arrived in Lakakan, he was among the few that were lucky enough to uncover the steel mines that lingered deep below. The steel was soaked in slime, and while the slime gradually replenished, the steel was eventually mined up, leaving Yamaguchi with most of the city's steel. Because of this, he became very wealthy and teamed up with the physics authority at the time, Archimedes 3. Together, they created a reverse reality chamber that created a reality separate of the current one, utilizing pocket dimensions and quantum uncertainty to stabilize it. The plan was nefarious. The reverse reality chamber could speed up time to a pretty modest acceleration rate of 1 billion years for every second that passed. Yamaguchi borrowed Archimedes' television and started playing his favorite anime collections. Among them was Inferno Cop. Then he placed the television inside the reverse reality chamber and then carefully placed a sheet of tempered steel inside the chamber. They both watched in delight as the steel was folded over by the photons emitted from the anime on the TV. Yamaguchi took it out and looked at the photon bleached sheet as it shimmered in the light. He then placed it back in the reverse reality chamber and folded it again using the same overall. The blade was folded 56,709 times using nothing but the photons of anime, and thusly it was dubbed. The time in the chamber also altered its fundamental makeup, which meant it was hella fucking cool and could slice shit like fuck. That was basically irrelevant.
Slice shit like fuck. I like that thinly veiled 56709 reference in there.
I didn't even catch that. Yeah.
This is great.
Hale seems to really like drawing swords with insane fucking perspective on them.
Perspective, yeah. He's an anime. He is an anime.
I really like how the city looks.
Great.
Really likes how the city looks in the background with the moonlight on the edges of the buildings there. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Apparently that was a power outlet, like a break or something. And everyone no one has lights on in the city for some reason. There's a power outage.
Oh, sure. Well, maybe it's dusk.
Maybe it's Ramadan.
Maybe it's Ramadan. Is this Omnitanius? No, this is Septri. Who needs weapons when you can just vor your enemies? Man, I really like Omnitanius's orb Sona.
Mm-hmm. He's great.
His orb,
he's a great guy.
His sphere Sona.
I've talked to that burning ball of gas before. He's quite a jolly fellow.
Such a rowdy. Despite being
such a fucking rowdy.
Despite being purple, it doesn't matter. Look at that. That's the face of a rowdy if ever there was one.
Mm-hmm. Another entry. Connor's he's just trying to win this contest really hard by making a ton of shit. Another one.
There goes
about
Connor
him trying to steal Smirk's coat.
Back at it again with his crowbar, trying to steal Smirk's coat.
This is the sequel to the world-renowned and famous image by Connor. I'm gonna wear you, coat! !
I'm gonna wear you, Is that what happened? He said, "I'm gonna wear you, coat."
Yeah, and he pointed at Smirk's coat, and Smirk's coat went, huh? With like question marks, or maybe with exclamation point, something like that. I know what's going on.
Connor's size is very inconsistent.
Yeah, I like how squashed his head is here.
He looks like a Homestar. He looks like a Homestar runner in this.
I like how ostensibly the reason he has a crowbar is not only a Homesick reference, but also like he's gonna like pry off the coat from Smear to steal the coat, right? But he doesn't. He doesn't know how to use a crowbar, so he's just beating the shit out of Smear.
Yeah, like I mean, when all you've got is a crowbar, everything looks like a coat.
Everything else is a fucking idiot.
Everything looks like a coat, like they say. You see, I twisted it. I like how he's just slime. He's just like squishing out of his out of Smear's little skull there. He's just fucking splattering it all over the dang place.
He doesn't seem to mind.
What does that say in the background? Something is book street mark. I don't know. Okay, it's not relevant. Whatever. The background looks really cool. Crush those colors.
Then we have a really high quality. Took a lot of time to make Marcel win.
Yeah.
Wiimote.
I do think it's a funny idea though. That you're going around the city streets with your Wiimote, and that's how you fucking defend. That's what you've got to defend yourself with. I mean, could probably work pretty similar to the what was Hale's virtual reality?
Oculus Rift.
No, was it called the Oculus Rift? Didn't it have a different name?
Yeah, the Oculus Rift 2. Rift 2.
The Oculus Rift 2, okay. God damn, gotta get my Oculus Rift 1 fixed. I need it fixed right now.
Oh, is it broken?
I think it's port. I think there's something wrong with the port. Like, everything else seems to work fine. It's just like, when I plug it in, it just like doesn't recognize that it's been plugged in. I think something's wrong with it.
I have to go to your house when I'm in Boston. So.
Oh, no.
Can you believe I'm going to be in Boston again in like 10 days?
10? Oh, man.
Feels like yesterday I left.
It does. Oh, God. Things happen too fast in this life.
The world progresses. The world revolving.
No. It's got to stop. Stop it.
No, we have this gift
Sweet Mouse
by Malnex.
Okay.
By the way, Malnex, Sweet Mouse, like, please standardize your name. Like, I just want one or the other. Like, what do I call you?
It's really not that complicated. Like, the creature, the character in Malaka Khan is Sweet Mouse. Malnex is the person / like screen name, but the character is Sweet
Mouse. Is that confirmed? Is that conjecture?
It just seems obvious to me.
Please confirm. Like, that's a revelation.
This being with the weapons is Sweet Mouse, I think.
Well, if that's true, then I will call you Sweet Mouse, I guess. Anyway, cool image. I like all the different ways. I really
like the glinting eye. Wait, hold on. When it got to the nunchucks, what was going on with those nunchucks? Was that just... It looked like two knives connected by something.
I have to wait for the gift to repeat.
Yeah, Sweet Mouse is canon, Malnex is just me. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought.
Okay.
Hold on. Some of these... Like, the brass knuckles are just knives. And the scythe is just a knife. And the assault rifle is just a bunch of knives. So all right, I didn't get it at first, but I think I'm picking up. I think I'm picking it up now. I'm starting.
Just a lot of knives. Just a lot of knives.
Well, the bat with nails is a bat with nails. The garrote is a garrote, and I'm pretty sure everything else is actually knives.
Yeah, it's knives all the way down.
Yeah, okay. 2 knives on I don't know, oh, maybe it is on a... Oh, yeah, it's 2 knives on a string, and he's... Okay, the string is straight because he's holding one knife in his tail, and he's, like, pulling the string taut. Okay.
Yeah.
Fucking cool. I really like the color, I just like the glinty eye. I like Sweet Mouse a lot, the character, not the person. The Malanax, you're fuck you.
Yeah.
Oh,
can't believe you stole Ben's idea for an equipable weapon, a pickaxe. I can't believe you stole his idea.
Yeah, dude, what the fuck, man? I mean, I worked really hard. I worked really hard on that. You heard me. You heard me work really hard on it in this stream.
Okay, we're gonna get to a great, like, unbelievably incredible retro PK drawing now, and this is the height of every contest when we see retro PK's fucking avatar.
I'm seeing it. Okay. All right.
I love how Paradox Crocs looks. I
wasn't sure if that was Paradox Crocs, but then I saw the pants. I was like, okay, definitely Paradox Crocs. Is that Triachnid over on the right there? No, because
I actually don't know who that is.
It's got too many eyes. I guess it's an original. Okay, so they enter a saloon, and then someone pulls a sword. Oh, look at his hat. Look at his hat falling in 2 halves. Damn. All right. Well, that's a problem. All right. Bang. Squirt. Oh, he shot his finger off. Hole in his head. Hole in his heart. All right. Good.
So good. This is so fucking good.
Good shooting.
This is so great. I love all the art. The colors are on fucking point, and I love every single panel of this fucking thing. I love the way he renders Paradox Crocs always.
Oh wait, it's Bug Iron. This other guy's got to be Bug Iron.
Oh,
yeah,
right. Yeah. Obviously, how could I? Okay, right.
Yeah, man. I guess he's fit. He better revive. He better revives.
Oh my god! I just noticed that you can see his fucking brain in the last panel. I didn't even see
nasty, dude.
Look at his brain! Holy shit!
Yeah, I see it. It's disgusting, and I'm upset. These damn bugs. So is this like bug on bug violence? What we're seeing? Or wait, no. So. Maybe Paradox Crocs is Bug Iron, and these are just the titular bugs. Oh, no. Okay, Bug Iron is going to... Okay, so yeah, it's Big Iron, and Bug Iron seems like the other bugs maybe have a problem. Maybe Bug Iron is like
a traitor to his race.
Yeah, he's like a cop, and like bugs don't like cops, Mm-hmm. He's joined in this. I assume this is a movie. I assume this is widely.
No, this is real. This happened the other day. Actually, I was in the
Are you sure this isn't a critically acclaimed film?
Well, they could have been filming it. It's like prostitution is legal, but if you film it, it just becomes porn. So maybe it's something like that. Murder is illegal, but when you film it, it becomes legal.
Yeah, it's only legal if you film it. Yeah. Anything for art. It's legal for art.
Yeah.
Oh, that fucking brain, dude. That bug brain is fucking. Oh god. Oh.
Okay. I figured out the words how to describe adequately how cool this is. If it wasn't Paradox Crocs and like a person in RZK, I would make like Paradox Crocs' face in the first panel. I would make that my avatar. That's how much I like this. I would make it my avatar
in the first panel when it's just him.
Yeah, look at how fucking cool that is. Look at how wide he is.
Yeah,
he's such a fucking he's just a unit. He's such an absolute unit.
Yeah.
I love how baggy his pants are. It's beautiful. It's glorious.
His fucking bubble shorts or whatever.
Yeah. His polka dot pants.
Munchie, I'm getting upset. I'm getting upset as this contest goes on because there's too many good ones that I can't.
I know.
I can't pick.
I know. I mean,
there's been like 5 so far that I'm like, oh, this deserves to win.
I mean, yeah. There's a lot. I mean. I guess it shouldn't be a rule. Well, no, there has to be one winner, right? There's got to be one winner because that makes it special. Oh well, yeah, but for each of us.
I mean, there's only been
There's
one.
just so many good ones.
There's only been
so many good
yeah. There's only been one audio submission, which I feel like we like last time. Like we can't. That can't be its own. It can't be its own category if there's only one thing in it. But anyway, so that gets all the emojis. I gotta give that I'm gonna give that a bug emoji. There we go. Done. Chag, 'tis my mighty weapon, the estrogen bottle. It makes my enemies gay, and then they kill themselves. God damn, dude, savage. Well, thanks, Chag. Thanks for that. All right, we got Tadpo. We got another submission from. Wait, Tadpo had another one. It was the exploding rabbits.
Yes.
They're animals.
Yes.
All right.
I don't actually know what this is.
Well, this looks like either frog or dwoob. There's an explosion.
I like Tadpo's art style, but I cannot tell what's happening right now.
Yeah, I agree. Same. I like the art style, but I like in the first one, it looks like he's being.
Is he being shot at from a window or something?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Are those speed lines or something?
It looks to me like there's an explosion or he's being shot at, and he's fleeing. And then the second one is him like he's gotten to safety and he's resting. And I assume this is frog. It's either frog or dwoob. Hard to say. Yeah. Hard to say.
Probably frog.
Bug Iron's been cut right in half by some yellow-bellied varmint. How will our bug protagonist and not-so-bug protagonist get themselves... Bug Iron is sitting on the ground, sliced in half, his brain exposed on two sides. How is our protagonist gonna get out of this one?
Hey, I'm Bug, I'm not so Bug.
and it's Bug Iron. Boots of Iron, a buddy sheriff spaghetti western. Classic. All right. Oh shit, we're at the end.
Yeah. Well, okay. Apparently, there's a crime scene going on right now. Apparently, there was some sort of we got a new submission right now. Right now.
Imagine if a funny, cool concept would be released the moment the contest is at end, and then I immediately started making this portable guillotine.
I like this. I like this. This is really good.
There's a movie. There's a kung fu movie called Legend of the Flying Master of the Flying Guillotine. Mm-hmm. And the villain in the movie, it's sort of like a frisbee, right? But it's like a sort of a fat cloth frisbee. And he throws it like a frisbee, and it's on a string, and he throws it, and it lands on your head, and then it drops down this sort of veil. It sort of drops down this sort of ring around your neck, and then he pulls the string, and it closes a blade on the neck and slices your head off, and then he pulls it back, and it and it takes your head with it. And so he's a master. That's
called what?
It's called Master of the Flying Guillotine. So this thing is called the flying that he throws onto your head, and then he pulls the string and it chops your head off, and he pulls your head back.
You know how I relate to that? You know how I can relate to what you're saying right now? Is that there's a TF2 weapon, and all TF2 weapons are named after a reference to something. There's a scout weapon called the Flying Guillotine, and now I understand that it's a reference to the Master of the Flying Guillotine. Now I get it. Now I understand.
Yeah. It's a pretty good film. Hilariously, the conflict of the movie is the Master of the Flying Guillotine is this evil monk who has a giant swastika on his robes, but the thing is, it's not the Nazi swastika. It's the fucking Shinto or whatever, or Hindu swastika. So it doesn't actually mean he's a Nazi, but it looks like he's just a giant fucking Nazi, which is hilarious. Yeah, nice. And the good guy in the film is the one-armed boxer, who is a guy, he's got one arm, right? But that's not the most important thing about him. The most important thing about him is that he can control his breathing so much that he can control his breathing to the extent that he can balance himself on the edge of an empty wicker basket and even walk up walls and on ceilings. That's how well he can control his breathing.
Hilarious. Great. Good.
Okay. Anyway, portable
fantastic.
guillotine. I like it a lot.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, it's time to rate this.
The thing, man. I don't know. There's just. I feel like there's a lot of like. I feel like everyone would want. I feel like lots of people would want to like come up with their own like weird weapon, like the portable guillotine or the razor blade yo-yos or the fucking two knives tied together or whatever. I wonder if there's some kind of scheme that could sort of allow for a little like you can make some way to make like a custom weapon that sort of just has like, you know, generic like gun stat. It works like a gun.
Talk to B, dude. Talk to B. That's really hard.
I mean, I'm sure. Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, the idea, right? Like, I can think of an idea. I can think of an idea myself. I don't need B. I don't need a programmer to tell me how it could theoretically work, right?
I just think about how cool it would be if it happened, and then go about my merry day.
Well, no, I gotta think of the idea. I gotta come up with how it should work, and then I gotta bust in the chat and be like, "Hey, slaves, make this!" And I'll show them like a crayon drawing of like, of like a yo-yo razor blade. It's like, here, just fucking take it. There's my design document. Bye. I did the hard part. Yeah. Okay. Shit, are we
there's
done?
so many good ones here. Yeah, we're done. There's so many good ones here that, like, no matter what I say, I'm gonna be like, but what about that fucking one?
Hey, what about this? Okay. Weapon, okay. Yeah, like... Yeah, Malinex says use the weapons names more primarily than the type. Sorry, I'm on this kick now. What if we sort of rewrote the weapon code? Like when you when you have a weapon, you pick its name, and you pick its like damage type, and the text, right? Like the text varies not based on like the weapon itself, but on like damage type. If you picked a burning weapon, it would describe your enemy burning, and if you picked a slicing weapon, you know, but like when it actually is being described, it like uses the weapon's name you gave it, so it can be like, you know, razor blade yo-yos or whatever. I don't know. I don't. Whatever. I'm embarrassed now. Let's fucking judge this contest.
Okay. Do you want to go first? I mean, I'm still thinking.
I need to scroll back through that. You know, I'm gonna hold on.
Well,
I'm gonna write some notes down.
Okay. Well, the way I'm gonna go about doing this is I'm gonna think about the person first, because there's a lot of people who did multiple submissions, right? So I'm thinking, right now, I either want to do Connor or Cab, because I loved Connor's Ephraim comic, but also Cab had some great unique weapons that I think are an asset, and I would like to be in the game for real because they're cool as hell, and I like them a lot. I love his art.
That is worth a lot. Like if your submission contains an idea that is so compelling that it's like, I want this in the game for real. Like that's pretty big. That's a pretty big mark of quality right there.
And I just like his art. I just like his art a lot. And all the pieces he made, especially the Ephraim one. The Ephraim one's great.
Which you mean the 4-part series?
No. The Ephraim from Cab. So the one with the 3-spear nunchuck.
Oh yeah. I think that's my favorite of his this time.
Mm-hmm. It's cool, but then again, the comic.
He's got a comic, right? I should read Cab's fucking comic already.
Yeah, have you not been reading? It's like a.
I haven't really looked at anything in a while.
You know how video games. You know how video games have like tutorial levels, and it's like a fish out of water, like, you know, and you get like Nana Sprite to tell you about Spurb and how it works. You know how video games have those tutorials.
Sure.
His comic is basically that for Endless War.
Really?
So it's like he is the main character of a video game, and he has like a slime girl OC who like is expository dialoguing.
Fucking neat.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Connor's is so good. Not only the F from Connor, but also that tiny little smirk thing. I love it.
I mean, I really like Tadpo's exploding animals thing. It's a neat like little lore bit that I like a lot, and hope gets referenced. That's something that I think is like it fits the setting really well.
I'm also trying to metagame right now. I'm also trying to because I anticipate that you would pick Retro PK, so I want to not pick Retro PK in intent that I think that you will pick him.
I mean, there's no point in that, because if you pick Retro PK, I'll just pick someone else.
Yeah, but then you might pick someone who I don't like as much as Connor or someone else. So I have to metagame. I have to be I'm gonna pick my second favorite,
right.
Make sure that he gets it. I'm pretty sure my first favorite will be yours as well.
All right. It's not a blowout by any means. But yeah, I'm picking Retro PK.
Oh, and it's fucking metagame.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Retro. Okay, now that my first favorite is locked in, time to get to my second favorite, and I think it's so hard because they're great in different ways.
Meaty Learner says we missed Bevan's entry.
Is it all the way at the bottom?
I don't know. I don't remember anything.
I did not see this. I doubt it will sway my mind, but I will scroll back up, try and find. And that rhymed, by the way.
Okay, he says it's the first one. The first
one?
Yeah, I would say. I mean, Cab is pretty close. If I didn't pick Retro, it would probably be.
Oh.
If I didn't pick Retro, it would probably be between. Ooh, man, I don't know. Let me. Huh?
Bevins does not win.
Okay.
I just looked.
Okay. Oh, wait.
It's a link. It's a post that says repost for the contest.
Oh. Yeah. Wait, didn't this get posted at the end of the last contest? What? Okay. Yeah. We saw this one. Okay. Thanks, Media Learner. Shit, I was gonna say. Okay, people I think would be runners up that I could have also picked. Connor, definitely. Connor, Tadpo, Cabricon. Wait, there's definitely more. Smearg.
Definitely Smearg. Smearg's 1/16 is great. I love Nibo's podcast. Nibo's podcast is a highlight.
Nibo, that's the other one. Yeah, I think those. What is that? Like 5 other people that I think are all deserving of it, and I'm sad that I can't pick them all.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. I'm sorry, Connor. I'm going with Cab. I love your comic. It's great. I like it. Go. But if I remember correctly, you've won a contest before, and if you haven't, you can yell at me.
That's not fair. That's you got to pick the best man should win. The best. I mean, do you?
Well, they're equal. They're equal. So I'm just thinking.
You think they're equal?
I think they're equal. I'm thinking who's going to be happier getting this win?
You think they're exactly equally deserved? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know even know which one. I don't know who else I would have picked. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I think Cab and Retro are both extremely deserving of the championship belt that they now have.
I love yo-yos.
I love
yo-yos a lot.
Yeah, that they now have to both wear in sort of a 3-legged race kind of way is how they have to wear the championship belt. That's the rule. Is there like an archive? Is there like an archive of who's won what contests? Is that on the wiki?
Yeah, it is on the wiki. Yep.
Cool. I like it. This was a great contest.
It was incredible.
I'll be honest. The topic was sort of like a last minute. What can we pick? Like, what would be good? Like, what would be a funny or what could we do for a contest topic? But it was really good.
I did spring it on you, but I had thought of the idea for a while to tie in with updates that we're making. But yeah, it wasn't. I I mean, I didn't expect it to be as good as it was.
Okay, cool.
Okay. By the way, like call out post for Smearg, who every single day of my life I tune in to community service or something, and I see the remains of a conversation that implies that Smearg has posted artwork and then deleted it for whatever reason. I see this every day of my life, and I want to stop immediately. I don't care what your excuses is.
I think Smearg usually reposts it. Like I think when the Smearg stuff gets taken down, it's because they're like making changes or edits. I feel like it all comes out in the end. I don't feel like there's a right Smearg. Confirm or deny. Does your work all eventually show?
It's always repost. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I could never tell, but I hope. All right.
Yes.
Well,
nailed it.
Still call out posts, still banned, demoted, and you're a terrorist.
Owned.
Fucking idiot. Get fucked.
Let me remind everyone that there is slime coin to be made by uploading all of this. By uploading all of this to the wiki, to the Boru, and also to the wiki, and for writing up shit about it on the wiki, and for just writing anything you fucking want on the wiki, as long as it is related to RFCK in any way, even fucking whatever.
Even God's punishments.
Okay, Hale says it's already uploaded.
All right.
Well, all right. Are we done?
Next.
Are we?
Next contest. By the way, I'm sorry for this week being a shit stream. It's my fault. My fault.
You've been like putting your new computer together, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is why I sound terrible to stream, by the way.
You actually sound better now than you did at the beginning. But anyway, yeah, it's understandable.
All right. Well, next week will be fine. It's Wednesday. So get ready for that.
Wait. That means there's only like 4 days.
Yep. Is that a problem?
For the contest?
Yeah.
I mean,
should we hold off? Should we not announce the contest and have it be a barren wasteland?
Well, no. I think we should announce the contest, but maybe we shouldn't judge it next Wednesday. Maybe we should wait till the following Wednesday so that people have like a week or more.
Maybe we can have like a mini contest in the interim and have it just be like a tiny one.
Maybe.
We can focus on Smearg's fucking graffiti contest and have everyone make small little graffiti in the next 4 days.
Xander's in the fucking chat. Xander, I noticed that you're the biggest fucking killer right now. Fucking I mean, nice, dude. just wanted to say thanks for your service.
Oh, I was talking about the cathedral incident. I thought that was a funny turn of events. I thought it was great. Evange gave me a link to the. By the way, it was really funny because I was going to bed. I was like, I got my hands to the cathedral, and I had remodeled the place. Which, okay, by the way, to clear my name, in case this wasn't stated before, all I did was make a new channel.
Yeah.
All those bees. Those are not me. The bees were. I don't know who did the bees.
I don't
know who did the buzz.
I don't know.
That's not me.
I don't exactly know what's up with the bees.
Okay. In any case,
those showed up in Ben Saint's Hellfire Hamlet at like the same time. I don't know if they even had anything to do with the cathedral.
Anyway, I went to sleep, and just as I was going to sleep, I got a push notification. A seemingly very angry Discord message from you saying, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Well, okay, think about it from my perspective, right? I don't know anything other than that you, the rowdy fucker, have somehow acquired ownership of the killer server and booted me from it.
I kicked you.
So, like, what am I supposed to think?
You didn't click on it, but I sent you a link to the Rowdy Rough House, and I had made a channel for you specifically called the Asylum, where it would just be a channel that only you could see, and that would be the only channel that you could see in the entire server. So it would just be you sitting there, and people could jeer at you.
Yeah, so I'm glad I didn't click it. It felt disgusting. I saw that link and I felt disgusted, and I didn't click it. And obviously I made the right decision.
Anyway, it was great. And I'm glad. I was like prepared. I was prepared for this to be like a week event. I was getting ready for this.
The thing about it was that it was all just an April Fool's Day prank, and none of it really happened. Actually, it was all really funny and a funny joke.
I'm actually. It was actually Crisis Actor. It wasn't actually me.
Yeah, it was
Crisis Actor that was played the part of Bunchy for that.
It was just your stunt double that I hired.
Who owns the cathedral now? Do you own it?
Yeah.
Oh man! Oh, you got promoted.
Yeah, I guess I did. Wait, Evange gave it to you. Who did you give it to? Ephraim?
Okay, Evange gave it to me, and then Ephraim asked for it. Yeah, and then I gave it to him.
I think Ephraim gave it to me.
It's actually a betrayal, because Evange told me specifically to give it to Spitball Wizard after I was done with it, but Ephraim asked for it, and I was going to bed, so I was like, I'll just give it to Ephraim.
I mean, Spitball Wizard made it, so like, if Spitball Wizard wanted it back, I would give it to him. I don't think he cares that much, because like, it doesn't really matter who owns it. But he is the one that made it. I'm pretty sure. So let's talk about the next contest. I don't know about this mini. Maybe we could have a mini contest. I'm not sure.
Well, I'm fine. I'm fine just going to the major one.
Okay, someone suggested a smear coat contest.
Who can steal Smirg's coat?
Yeah. Maybe perhaps a deal with Witchy could be struck for ownership of the coat.
Hey,
a Faustian bargain, huh?
Since I own the Rough House and you own the Cathedral, we should sort of integrate them more into the actual server, probably, and make them more of an official thing. Because I think it's weird. We'll just like link them in like a link on the Cop Kill Town like header. Like when you enter the channel, Cop Kill Town, there's a little description.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Fair.
Because there was the other day there was a rowdy who's going around killing like rowdies who were just juvies mining, and it was like, why is this happening? We should have them in the server. Duh. Yeah. So I think we should do that. It just makes sense, right? It just makes sense.
There are a bunch of killers, I think, who are not in the server. Like ones that are like somewhat active. And it's like, if you're active in fucking RFCK, you gotta be in a fucking... Somewhat unfortunately, you pretty much have to be in one of these side servers. You basically need to be like coordinating with other people who know what's going on, or you're gonna get fucked. Yeah.
Evange has the whole point of separate servers so we can vet for people who come in. Yes, but we have roles for that. That's still a thing already. I mean, okay, I don't know how it works in the Cathedral, but when you enter the Rough House, you don't have access to anything. You just have access to one channel. And then like Hale says, Hale's in the Rough House. So
yeah. I mean, there's a bunch of rowdies in the Cathedral, but they're not in like. Well, there's like there's a bunch of different sections.
They're in containment.
Yeah. There's like the regular place that anyone can go to, and then there's the depths, which only like proven killers are allowed into.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They're like basically there's like the visitors. There's like the visitors sanctum, like the place where we found that statue of the real life Ephraim. It's just any old fucking asshole can wander in off the street and make a suggestion donation or not because we hate God, and then it's like that. But then like probably there's like a big old basement like catacombs complex or something down underneath that only the devout are allowed to enter. It's my head canon.
By the way, I don't think we've ever done this before, like a hard pitch, but I'm going to shill our merchandise because tomorrow my Ben Saint Cop Killer Pride shirt is set to arrive. And you fucking know I'm gonna model that shit. I'm gonna post pictures in the cathedral. I'm fucking ready to go out on the town wearing my Cop Killer Pride shirt with a picture of Ben's face and a heart around it. It's coming tomorrow and I'm ready for it. I'm ready. So you all follow my example and buy Cop Killer Pride or Ride Pride or any of the merch. They're all in the description. Go fucking scroll down and click some and buy some and be like me, your god.
Hold on. Actually, let me take a look at these. Let me take a look at these links. Okay, we got a Cop Killer store, right? The Rowdy Fucker store. Let me see what. Okay, the Slime Corp store. All right. You know what's kind of annoying about Teespring is that you don't see, like, if you were just looking at these, you would think that like there's two. You would if you were looking at these, you would think, oh, I see. There's 2 Slime Corp shirts, and one is in green and one is in black. That's wrong. Actually, there's each one of these individual links actually links to like a set of things. Like these all come in like a dozen or like 20 different like cuts, right, of shirt / sweatshirt / sweater / hoodie / tank top or whatever, all of which come in like 4 or 5 or 8 or a dozen different colors. It's way more like personalizable than it looks like from looking at it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't like it's kind of hard to navigate. But did I mention
anyway.
Did I mention that you can buy like official flag, like NLakaCon flag shit on the
You didn't announce that on a wide release.
Yeah.
The flag is so fucking cool. The flag is so fucking sick.
I made this, and it's so fucking cool. You can buy like a NLakaCon flag wall hanging, which I don't know if I would. I don't know if I want. I don't know. Part of me wants a Cop Killer wall hanging, like wall tapestry, and another part wants the NLakaCon flag. I could get both, but it would be irresponsible of me to buy both.
I still have the Rowdy emblem flag that Connor gave me at RFCK.
Oh, I do too. It's up on my wall. Yeah, the Cop Killer Killer emblem flag is up above my window right now.
I can't believe Bevan bought my Juvie Drive and then fucking just destroyed it immediately.
Oh yeah,
that was really funny.
I actually, I have your drawing, your city drawing. I haven't like put it up. Like I don't know. I kind of don't want to like tack it to the wall because they would put a hole in it, and I kind of don't want to like tape it to the wall because I'm worried about like glue damage. I don't know. So I've just kind of left it sitting on like my dresser, but like it's not doing any good there. So I don't know. I'll put
something.
I'll put it up. Maybe I'll get some of that putty. I'll get some of that poster putty.
If Connor's in the chat, let me know what you're doing. If you've put up your drawing of you being the shit out of Tadpole, or I'm sorry, Witchy.
Yeah.
Unrelated, no relation.
No relation. Yeah, no, I got Connor's Cop Killer flag thing up here right now on my wall. It's sick. Thanks, dude. Thanks, dude. If you're in the chat, I don't think I've seen you in the chat.
You know what we need is we need. I mean, those are just the emblem. Those are like fucking like state flags, just like the emblem on a flag. But we need to have a referendum for Rowdy and Killer flags. That's what we're gonna need.
No, we've already got logos.
Nah, dude. We're gonna get.
The flag is just the logo on a fucking flag.
Yeah, exactly. That we
need more referendums. More referendums.
We need way more referendums. Way more.
That's what we've been.
Have you watched the referendum stream yet?
No.
After 3 years of saying that you would.
No.
Excellent.
No. You're welcome. You're very welcome.
Never change. All right.
Okay.
All right. Let's get the hell out of here. Hey,
if you're a proud killer, buy a fucking killer shirt. Rep the Killers in real life. If you're a proud Rowdy, buy a fucking Rowdy shirt. Rep your fucking team. Rep for the home team.
Hey,
rep for your home team. That's what I'm saying.
Aren't you scared of me, Christ? This wonderful Christ.
Ah, you're a joke. You're not the Lord. You are nothing but a fraud. Take him away. He's got nothing to say. Come on, King of the Jews. Hey, which version did you watch?
The movie.
The one with like Black Judas and like curly-haired fat Fat Herod?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are there multiple movies?
There are, but that's the good one.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I watched the good one.
Yeah, man, that movie, that fucking so fucking sick.
It's so fucking okay.
It's so goddamn sick.
I forget what compelled me to.
The Herod's song is like my favorite fucking thing, and I sing it a bunch.
Okay, Herod's scene is so fucking crazy. Like okay,
Yeah.
the song itself is good, but then you watch it, and it's just like a gaggle of freaks like on this like silicon just like platform, this like N64 platform in the middle of a fucking lake in the middle of the desert.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of fucking freaks and cross dressers just hanging out eating apples and fanning this fat Newman looking guy.
He is a fucking fat Newman looking guy. He's like they took Newman and stretched him out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole movie's great. It's great. Oh, after I watched it, I went back to watch the behind the scenes Radcon 3 stuff, and I watched you and Nate singing it with new appreciation for it.
Did we sing that at Radcon 3?
Yeah. You sung King Herod songs and Heaven on Their Minds.
Oh, that's a good one. Herod's song is my favorite though.
You know what I like? The sleeper hit. I like the Last Supper song. The always hoped I'd be an apostle. Knew that I would make it if I tried. I like that. You know what? That's the cathedral theme. That's the Vincent Cathedral theme.
Man, maybe it is. I don't remember that one very well.
It's good.
Give that a listen. Give that a listen. I'll pin it. I'll pin it in the chat. If it passes my rigorous play testing.
Fucking play testing 2018, idiot. All right.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, what's the next contest?
Next contest is fraction bases, right?
Oh, right. Yeah. Cop Kill Town. Yeah, faction bases. So that means Cop Kill Town, Rowdy Rough House, Juvie's Row, and the sewers? Do the sewers count?
Yeah.
Okay.
The sewers definitely count. Yeah,
okay. Yeah. Faction.
Juvie's Row, RFC, Rough House, Cop Kill Town, sewers.
Faction had. Wait. We haven't done this before. I mean, there is art. There is like a bunch of art of Cop Kill Town and the Rowdy Rough House, but this has never been a contest theme before, right?
I mean, we've had like Killer and Rowdy, like we've had like gang base. So there has been art.
Yeah,
prominently featuring these, but I don't think we've had the bases.
Yeah.
We definitely haven't had one showcasing Juvie's Row,
no.
Which is actually, even though I'm like, I'm the rowdy fucker, I want to see art of Juvie's Row the most. I want to see specifically the Juvie's Row farms. I want to see art of that really fucking bad. So if you want to win, then draw that.
Not even as a self-serving like draw my team thing. I just want to see more Cop Kill Town because Cop Kill Town is my favorite aesthetic of anything. There's nothing cooler. There's no place in media looks cooler than I think Cop Kill Town looks the way it's usually depicted. Like so fucking.
I still think Cop Kill Town looks like a combination of Chinatown and Harvard Square. That's always what I'll imagine, no matter what. Even if
it's like it's like Gotham City crossed with like fucking Chinatown.
Yeah.
Blade Runner ass looking place. I don't know.
I can't believe you hate T-Do. I'm so fucking mad at you for shit talking T-Do. You're a nightmare.
Who's T-Do?
It's the shop. It's the shop in Chinatown where you can get bubble tea.
I mean, I can't drink bubble tea. Why would I like T-Do?
Yeah.
I can't drink bubble tea.
Because it's sick. It's aesthetic. It's aesthetic, man. If you drank bubble tea, then you would understand.
I mean, I've had bubble tea before. It's fine. I like it. I like the popping bubbles. I don't care for the boba. I'm a little.
No, it's the aesthetic of the shop. You can call people on their sexting Jenga blocks.
Yeah, you can find Asian girls' phone numbers on Jenga blocks and call them randomly. I mean, I like that obviously.
Oh, we should add that to the game, where you can play like Jenga and like the speakeasy or something, and then occasionally you'll find a block that has a phone number on it. You can call it in real life, and it's just a random person's phone number.
It adds to your inventory. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It adds like phone number Jenga block to your inventory. You can look at it and it'll tell you.
Mm-hmm.
It'll PM you the number.
Yeah.
and it's an actual number from like a pool of numbers that we stole from like the real life phone book or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. Excellent.
Yeah.
All right. So
Okay.
gang faction bases. Want to see Juvia's Row. Want to see
Faction
Rowdy
bases.
Roughhouse.
Cop. Yeah. I feel like there's more art of Cop Killtown because it's the best.
It is sick. By the way, did I say this on RFCK?
Draw the Queen of Slugs. Draw the Queen of Slugs. That's a real thing. Let's canonize that some more, please.
I don't know if I said this on RFCK, but the lore of the Rowdy Roughhouse, that the reason why the district is called the Rowdy Roughhouse, because it started with the original, like, the Rowdy Roughhouse, which is, like, the YMCA building that is the building, and then it's, like, New York State, where the state was named after the city, so it's just, like, they're expanding outward, and everyone just refers back to it as the Rowdy Roughhouse. That's the lore. That's the reason.
Okay. I don't know if that's
Noted.
how it actually worked in real life, but okay.
It is how it worked in real life. That's real.
Wait, really? The state was named after the city?
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. All right, fair enough. I mean, I don't think the Rowdies are that worried about it, about their place having a goofy name. They got bigger fish to fry.
I think I have a large understanding. Smear says they don't understand the Roughhouse was like. Maybe I'm going to enter this contest. Maybe I have to come in and
there's definitely a dearth of Rowdy Roughhouse. Yeah. Like, my description of it in the game sort of implies that it kind of looks like fucking shanty houses in like Ready Player One, like the like stacks of like scrap metal huts on top of each other or something. But
I don't know if I would go that far, but it's definitely like a lower income neighborhood. Definitely compared to Cop Killtown, it's definitely like sort of. I wouldn't say like impoverished in the sense like they have no resources, but just that it's like a bad neighborhood. Like you don't really want to hang on the Rowdy Roughhouse because I imagine it's like New York from Escape from New York. I imagine it looks a lot like that.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, stuff like that.
It's well here I mean, you've all seen our favorite anime, S-Cryed. Cop Killtown looks like, the city that Holy lives in. And, the Rowdy Roughhouse looks like the shithole that Kazuma lives in.
Yeah. That's canon.
That's pretty much canon, dude. They are kids. Quintessential. So S-Cryed is the best anime ever because it's quintessentially a story about killers versus rowdies.
Yeah, when are we going to add S-Cryed to the RFCK, the NwakaCon Theater? When are we going to do that?
Dude, I'm actually doing that. I'm actually doing that as soon as this call is over.
Oh
the entire series will be playing in the NwakaCon Theater.
You know what we have to do for the New Los Angeles City Flea Pit? We have to review S-Cryed because me and you have never done that before. I don't know whether alt universe version of ourselves may have done that, but me and you, like the Rowdy and Kepler, have never done that. So I think we have a lot of insight on that.
S-Cryed was a seminal piece of like the cultural history of NwakaCon. Yeah. Like it all pretty much started there. That's like our Bible. It's like our Canterbury Tales, just foundational.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna play some
Paradox
Smash Bros.
Crocs looks up
Switch.
Straight Cougar, and he is the fucking coolest. Yes, Paradox Crocs knows.
Party in the Roughhouse, like in 40 minutes. Party in the Roughhouse. Come on over to the Roughhouse server and hang out. Come over here and goodbye.
Goodbye. End of stream. See you later.